Hi, welcome to the Teach for India Halla Bol debate video 2. So you've received in the kit that you've received a document that tells you in detail what a criminal justice system is. Do go through that. It describes the systems, the processes, the post-trial methodologies in a very concise manner, just enough for kids to understand and then argue in a debate. So what this video is going to be about is about the role of the prisons, right? So um, the prisons generally hold a very negative sense in today's world, right? So if somebody's gone to a prison or jail or something like that, they're treated as an outcast and they're ostracized by society, right? And that is done without really understanding why a prison is made or why is somebody going to prison. So we're going to try and understand that, and you got to find a way to penetrate this to your kids so that they can be sensitized a little more towards this issue, and at the same point in time argue it better in a debate, right? So let's take an example from the classroom, right? When one of your kids breaks a rule that you have made in class. So let's say if somebody speaks out of turn and they're not allowed to do so, you would award a punishment to them. So you would tell them to go stand out of class, for example, right? Now, to analyze what really happened in that act, right? Like there are four aspects to that. One is punishing the child who's done something wrong, so that he knows that he's done something wrong. Second is keeping the child away from the rest of the class at that point in time because he's disturbing the class and causing undue harm that you wouldn't want the class to go through because it's not their fault. Um, Third would be to pass an example, right? So to tell people that, you know what, if anybody else does something like this, they'll be missing out on the interesting lesson that the teacher is teaching and they will have to stand out of class. And lastly, it's about to give that person, that child rather, some time to think about what they have done, why did they do it, what was the need for it, and like sort of, rework their mental machinery to be a lot more inclusive with what's happening in their environment. um, Prisons do a similar thing, right? So exactly these four things are the four things that prisons aim at, right? One, punishment of the criminal. So if somebody has done something wrong, they definitely deserve some sort of punishment. Now, there are a lot of gray areas on how much punishment does one deserve when one does some crime, and that is in essence the area of debate, right? That we're going to largely talk about. But yeah, so first, punishment of criminal. Second is protection of the society. So if I cause harm to someone, there's a chance that I will do that again, and therefore I need to be kept behind bars, right? Like locked in a confined area. Uh, Third is about deterrence of the same crime. So just because I've done it, as a government, we don't want people to keep repeating that action, right? And therefore we're going to, like sort of award a very a high punishment so that you can deter everybody else to not do that, right? And lastly, it's about rehabilitation of the criminal. So when they go into jail, I mean, this well could be argued very differently with respect to prisons, the way they operate today. But yeah, but the idea is that, right, to have prisoners think a lot about what they've done and why they have done, and come back and join the society as lawful citizens. So that's pretty much the role of prisons. Just one thing to sort of get here is that this is with the assumption that you want the accused or the person who's been uh, proven that they've done the crime. You want them to come and join back society. In some cases, you don't want that either, right? Like, which is when you award a death penalty. Similarly, like in some cases, you just say, you know what, my child is done enough of nuisance. I'm going to throw him out of school, and we expel the child, right? So that is death penalty. So the interesting aspect to argue is, when is it enough that you think about your child to be no longer a part of your class, right? Like, when do you really want that, and when is it justified for that child? um, so yeah, so by the end of this week, just make sure that your kids have a very broader picture of how a justice system really works, and also understand the nuances in the idea of prisons, and in general, when somebody commits a crime, what really goes on in their lives, right? In the kit, you also have practice motions, and you can do those with your kids. Make sure you do one every day, so that your kids get enough practice on debating. Have fun, enjoy.